Hello dear friend, there is an update for DaVinci Resolve 20. DaVinci Resolve 20.2.3 has just been released now dear friends. Let's download DaVinci Resolve 20.2.3 and let's see what's new in this update dear friends. After downloading DaVinci Resolve 20.2.3, let's go through some of new features, some of unique features of DaVinci Resolve 20.2.2 series update dear friends. These features are very unique and there are very few video available on YouTube which cover all these features in detail. That's why these features may be very useful to you. Follow the whole tutorial without missing any part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Your one subscription gives me a lots of motivation to make more creative tutorial for you. Without wasting time, let's jump into our PC to download DaVinci Resolve 20.2.3 and go through some of unique features of DaVinci Resolve 20 series update here. Hello dear friend, for this update come here DaVinci Resolve here, just check for update. And this is our new update DaVinci Resolve 20.2.3 here. If you haven't downloaded, just download dear friend. After this update, maybe your DaVinci Resolve will be performing very well. For me, around 1 week, DaVinci Resolve is not stable when adding text, effects etc. Sometimes the program is clunky, sometimes it's good. So I think after this update DaVinci Resolve will be smoother dear friend. So just click here to download. We have already several downloads video, how to download, how to execute all the files, commands etc. You can go to our playlist and see. Here we will download very fast and we will see some features of DaVinci Resolve 20 series updates. Maybe this class will be very useful to you dear friend. Just click here to download. Okay, we have just started download. This is a 8 GB file. It's a heavy file, so it will take some time. So wait, after that execute all the commands and it will be installed on your computer. In DaVinci Resolve 20.2 update series here. Now the first features is ripple delete silence. It means now we can delete all gaps. You can see I have a video, very long tutorial video about DaVinci Resolve. I have so many gaps here, and if I want to delete all gaps, it will take me minimum 2 hours because the length of this video is around 40 minutes. So you can see so many gaps. Now let's see how we can use this feature for our daily productivity. You have to first select the clip. Just click here, left click on your mouse. Now the clip is selected and come to clip here. You see here, come to clip. In clip, just come here, audio here. You see audio operation. In audio operation we have ripple delete silence. This is our new feature here. Just click here. And now you can see all the gaps between sentences have appeared here. You see here, you can see here, and this is the setting actually. Now let's see how this setting works. First I maximize our timeline. Now you can see here we have a very big gap here. If you want to put some gaps between sentences, sometimes you have no gaps, then sentence is not so beautiful. So you can leave some gaps between sentences here. This is a threshold. So if you click threshold here, minus 25.0 dB, and we can do here some things. You can see 24 dB. You see I am decreasing gap here little bit. See 21 dB. You see here. In this way you can decrease. Here you can put Playhead. Playhead means before this here, before the gap, you can make some gap before removing it at all. You see here. And we can put here, you see here a little bit. Okay, in this way you can do here. Okay, here this is the post here after gap here. For example, this here, if you want to make some gaps before removing the big gap here, so come here, you can see. Just we click here, post there here, just here you see I am removing this post tail here. You see this is the pre-tail here. You see pre-tail I am removing here. You see I am removing before pre-tail, and here post tail I will just come here and remove you see here a postal. In this way you can make this gap little bit smaller, so that you can't lose some of very important words here between two sentences. You have to define according to you. I put on default because default is also best. Minimum 2 strips you can make a strip here, you see here minimum 2 strip 3 frames you can put here frame, okay here. And if you want to add crossfade audio, in audio it will add crossfade transition. Actually don't need crossfade because it's a very long tutorial video, so I will leave it on default. Everything is okay. We just remove gap. We'll just click here. You can see remove gap. No, you can see so easily I have removed gap here. No, I have no gap. I don't need to manually trim the video, cut the silent parts of video. It's so good. No, in the same way we come here. I have this video here. Just you can see here I have gap here. We just come here. Once you have to select here with the left portion of your mouse, just click here, come to clip operation here. In audio operation, ripple delete silence. Okay, I will put everything on default here. You can see this silence. I have here silence part. We can make it some. You can see I want to edit this, delete this part here. You see here I have more silence, so I can adjust here. We just come here to, you see here we check this pre-tail. This is the pre-tail head here, you see here. Okay, it's okay. No, I want to remove this gap. Okay, I want to remove all this, you see all. And once okay, just click remove. Now you can see so fast I have deleted the gaps between sentences here. So in this way you can use this ripple delete silence. Is very useful feature. Try on your clip, it will save you lots of time. One feature is about the keyboard shortcuts for search effects. Now let's see how it works. Before this update we had only in Fusion page this feature. For example, shift plus space bar, just click and you can add anything. For example, I want to add this mirror. Add. Now you can add here mirror. You see here mirror effect. Now we have such features in every page, in color page, in highlights page, in edit page, cut page. Now we can use. Let's see how it works. Come here, you see here in corner. In corner, just click here. You see keyboard shortcut, Control Alt K. Just click here and you have to just click to your default DaVinci Resolve keyboard shortcut. Then it will work. If you click here your custom keyboard shortcut, then it will not work. I have already clicked here. Just click here now and close now. No anywhere. If you want to anything, it will work very perfectly. For example, shift plus space bar. No, just click here transition. I want to add transitions. You see all the effect, all transitions are available here. I want to add these transitions. So you can see very easily I have added transition here. See all the effects of Fusion. You see. If you want to add text here, very easily it will appear here. Just write here shift plus space bar and type here text. You see we have basic text here and it has appeared here. You see here. And now I can type anything so easily and we can change color. It is here. You see here. So it's a very cool feature and very helpful when you have long project. If you want to add anything, so it will work very perfectly. I use these features. I am so happy. It saves me a lots of time. Anything, for example, I want a hair, any effect here. Even we can add effect shift plus and you can type here any effect. For example, you see I want to add this here invert color and you see it has appeared. It has inverted my color. So it's a very useful, dear friend. You must try this feature. Now let's see the next new feature is also keyboard shortcut for mouse pointer. Now you see we don't need to drag our timeline playhead anywhere. I want to put my playhead here at this point and just click C on your keyboard. No, it's C. You see here C. Just click C and it will appear. I don't need to drag my playhead. It's very painful. I want to just put, I want my playhead here on this photo. I will just click and just press C on your keyboard. You see we have reached here. So anytime Control Alt K, press and come here. Just click application here and here just type mouse pointer here. You see playback. Now you can change your keyboard shortcut from here. I don't want, I need only this default. So you can change anytime. And in the same way, search effect. Type here search effect. You see now we have search effect here, shift plus space bar, but you can directly add other your own custom keyboard shortcut. I use this default only. So these two features are game changing features in DaVinci Resolve new update here. Our next new feature is preserve sync. You can see here, this is the toggle here, sync lock. You can switch off this and switch on. When this sync lock is on, you can actually preserve your audio and video music which you have synced. Let's see how it works. For example, I have this clip here. You can see here this clip, and we have several clips here, audio and video. You see here this audio, here it's audio, here we have, this is the music track. Inside DaVinci Resolve here, for this update, come here, you can see we have music track here, and this is our main audio and video track, and I have synced here. But when we will use this, you see here in the corner here, trim mode, it will actually preserve our sync track. It means it will not disturb our this track here. You see, when we will trim, it will automatically trimmed, as I understood, using this feature. For this you have to switch on this here. You see trim mode, just click trim mode now, and now I want to trim our video here. This part here, you see I have gap. I have gap here in video here. You see here, this is a gap part. I have several music tracks. This music tracks, it will automatically preserve the sync. Means same area it will preserve. Some part it will be trimmed, but it will keep the main things which we want. For example, this music here, this part I want. So you see here, now we start. You see here, now we are trimming. Now you see it, now we have trimmed the gap here. So you can see it has preserved here, and it has trimmed this area. Without wasting time, let's jump into our PC inside DaVinci Resolve 20.1 here to go through all these. Hello dear friend, now we are in here. Just so you can see it so beautifully, it has preserved my sync which portion I need. But actually here I don't want to trim this video because this is very important. So you can just click unlock here, or I just Control Z, I return to default here. Okay, now we come here, you can unlock here from, you see disable. No, it's disable, its audio is here, so I disable this. And now I just want to see reserve sync only for our music. This is our music and this is our main video. So come here to trim. Here you see, just click, and now like this, you see it has so beautifully, it has trimmed our music only. You see it's a trimming only our music and main video gap here. You see this is our gap here, and it's not touching our another video and audio track here. So you can switch off this lock from here. Hello dear friend, if this video is useful to you, adds value to your life, don't forget to subscribe the channel dear friend. Your one subscription gives me a lots of motivation to make more creative tutorial for you. Nowadays I am working hard dear friend. Due to the algorithm of YouTube, our this useful tutorial is not available to our dear friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial. So you can share this channel to your friends who are actually in need of such type of tutorial. Like and comment and share and motivate me dear friends, so that I can continue on YouTube making beautiful contents for you. Without wasting time, let's jump into our new features of DaVinci Resolve 20.2 update series here. There is also shortcut for this sync lock. Just come here to timeline here. In timeline, come here sync lock here. You see sync lock. You can enable, disable sync lock using shortcut. You see Control plus F1. If you want to enable, disable, or Control plus F9 is a shortcut. Just click Control plus F9 on your keyboard. You can see disable, enable all. So in this way you can disable, enable here. And for audio, just come here, sync lock. This is the for audio, Control plus F9. And if you want to enable, disable, or video, you see this is the for video, Control plus F9 shortcut. For audio, Control Shift F9. Now you just click Control Shift F9. You can disable all audio. For this is the audio, Control plus F9, you can disable all this. So just you can click from here, or you can use keyboard shortcut. So in this way you can work dear friend. I listen to lots of video from different creators, but they are not making the concept clear here. In this way you can use, if you want to preserve your sync music here, you can use. If you don't want to touch another anything, just unclick. So direct I click here, I can use keyboard shortcut. If you don't remember keyboard shortcut, just click here. Okay, just click here all, it will be switch on. Keep always this on. When you need to trim video some part, just unclick another part of the video which you don't need and click only those part where you want to preserve scene. For example, I want to preserve only this here. So try this new feature. This is the good feature. It will save a lots of time. Now let's see our next feature. Next feature is also regarding timeline. Now DaVinci Resolve is better than Avid Media Composer, dear friend. There are so many amazing features in this update have been added. You can see here we have timeline here. In timeline we have already learned how to use this sync lock. Now let's see here. You can see here we have new here. You see new button here. This new icon here, and here we have new icon in red, you can see here, and in green here you can see here. So what's the performance of these two new items here? Let's see. For example, if you unclick media pool, it's actually connected to our media pool here. When we insert video, clicking shortcut F9, for example, I click a video, first I show you, then you will understand how it works. I have here media. For example, I want to use this PNG files here. I want to use this on this track, not on this track here. You see this track. But when I click, it will come to the selected clip only. For example, I have selected this. I just click F9 on your keyboard. So you can see it has inserted between our video which we don't want. Actually, you see between. So I want, dear friend, this PNG file here on the top here, V2 track. So it's a very easy. Now we can drag this. You see this green icon. We just come here. Here you see here on V2 track. We want to put here. Now we just click F9, and it will come here. You see on the top. It has come on top. Once again, I want to show you. I want to take this PNG, and now we just click F9 here. So it has come on this track. So in this way you can use this. For example, you can see here, now I want to use this PNG on here. You can see here on this track. So we just click here, our playhead is here, and now we drag this icon here. You can see this icon very carefully, see here, and we just drag here on this track. Now I want to insert here, just click F9. It's selected, our PNG is here. Click F9 on your keyboard and it will appear here. So now this PNG is here. See here, actually this is the work of this auto selector. This is the auto selector. This is the auto track selector, means you can automatically select and insert video. We learned only the feature of this only. So anytime anything, if you want to put anywhere, it's very easily you can do. For example, I come here, you see in this track, V2 track, no on V1, I want to insert something on V3 track here. You see here, any video, we just come here, our video here, and I want to use this video here. Now it's a selected, means V1 is here. You see V1 auto track selector. It means if I select anything, our playhead is here, the video will automatically inserted here. Just click F9 here. Now you can see we have a video here. So in this way you can use. I listened several video, dear friend, but concept was not clear. So now you can understand and use this feature. Now let's see how this red button works. We have learned how this green button works. Now let's see, this green button is connected to our media pool directly. Means if we drag anything from media, we use this. We just shift anywhere. Now just let's see how this red button works here. For example, I take the stock footage media here. You can see here we have this PNG files, and now I want to copy this on this track here. Just I copy, Control C, and I want to paste here. You see here, just Control V. Now you can see I wanted to paste this PNG here on this V2 track, but it has automatically shifted to V1 track. I don't want to do like that. I can just drag, I can put here. You see, in this way I can put, but I want to use a keyboard shortcut F+9 to insert. Just Control C. Once again, I want to show you here. I just selected here and Control V. Now it has come to our V1 track. How we will solve this? So for this we have very good no new feature. This is actually the features. We can just deactivate Alt plus F9 and we will select only this track where I want to put. So now I just click Alt plus F9. We have deselected our here. If you want to deselect all your audio, just Control Alt F9. You see, we have deselected all. And now I want to activate only this. Just click here. And now I just Control C, select here this PNG file here. You can see here this PNG. And now here I want to put on V2 track. No, automatically it will be pasted here. Just click Control V now. Now you can see very easily we have put here. So you could understand how it works. For example, I just add one more track. Okay, now we have V3 track here. You see, this is V2 track, this is V3 track. Just shift add my track here, and now I want to switch on this. I want to on this. You see here, and now I want to add this PNG. Same here on the top on V3 track on this place here. You see here, Control V. You can see so easily we can put now using keyboard shortcut. Actually nobody is telling on YouTube clear concept because they don't understand. You can use this new two features, green button and this red button, only using keyboard shortcut. Insert F9. You see a Control V, paste here normally for this. So if you want to paste here again anything, just come here. For example, I want to take this. You see here on I have on this track here. You see this PNG. Now I want to paste, insert same PNG here on this V3 track here on this playhead. I just Control C and I will come here anywhere, Control C, and without any hesitation just click Control V on your keyboard. It will inserted on this specific place because we have green in red this V3 button here, and here we have playhead. So it's a very good, you have to try and then you will understand the concept. See the clear concept, use dear friend, then you will understand. This V1, this green button is used for inserting any media from our media pool automatically using keyboard shortcut F9 insert, and this red button is used on our timeline, is used for copying any clip from any track to any track. Just you have to just click here. You see, you have to shift this button anywhere you can shift, and for this you come here. You see in timeline here, in timeline auto track, and these are actually the keyboard shortcut. You see here for select and deselect, Control Alt F9. For audio and video track, Alt plus F9. So Alt plus F9, I just click here, select all, Alt plus F9. You see Control Alt F9. So we have always put this on when you need for this specific work, insert anywhere, then you can click the specific track only here. Our next new feature is AI cinematic haze. If you want to give cinematic haze like cloud effects very naturally, no, you can do in this new feature. For this, come here to our color page here. In color page, just select here effect and here type cinematic. You can see here cinematic haze and it will appear here. You see cinematic haze. Now we come here and put here. Just click here. You see it's a yellow. It means it will connect automatically. So you can see this is the color node. It has automatically connected. And now you can see we have haze effects. Actually, it's using AI depth map preview. Depth map preview. Just click. Now you can see in this here preview here. And now you can add far limit. Actually, how much you want. As you see here, you can see here all the parameters here, and near limit you can see here. From you can guide here limits here. You can make a smaller. You see I want to give a small. No, it's okay for me. And now we come here to advanced depth control here. Now we have more control in our hand here. Post processing, you can add any filter etc. If you want to add here, contract is see here in this way you can adjust. You can add deep flicker here. See here deep flicker effect. Isolation, if you want to add here, you see isolation. Just click anything. If you want to add, it will add you. Okay, there are so many settings you have to understand, explore, give time. You see, you will understand how it works. Here we have depth map settings, internal from alpha input. I put this on default. It's a better, is a good for me. Faster I will not use. Here we have color band settings here. Band is okay, we don't need. Okay, this is actually preview one. It's okay, just click here. Now you can see this is our haze effects. So if you want to make it smaller limit, you can see here. From here directly you can do here. You see here you can decrease, increase, it's okay for me. Near limit, if you want to use preview panel, just click here, okay, then you will understand in detail. After once previewing, you can more make it on your photo, you can make it, you see, you can decrease from here, increase, you see here I'm adding more. If you want to add less haze, just click here, you see limit far, you see here far limit, gamma. If you want to add gamma, it will add gamma here, you see gamma. And now you can add color here, you see here. If you want to add other color, not this color for haze, I want to take this something red effect, you see cinematic effect like this, you can actually add from directly from here. And now you can add size from here, you see size, hello threshold, there are lots of settings here. You have to understand all these settings once you work, you see hello threshold. So in haze, you just not only you can add this colorist effect, you can add several type of effect directly from here. If you want to add this, you see this effect, green, red, any effect you choose and use for your cinematic effect. You see red, if I want to add this effect, okay, this effect, okay. Brightness you can add here, you see brightness, you can add saturation directly, not too much, little bit, okay. And now we play for us, and these are the game changing features which I love. So this is the AI has in this way work here. Color override use, we have color space. I use for Rec 709 for my mobile. If you have a recorded video on mobile, use Rec 709. Use gamma input, you can select from your understanding here. Rec 709 I use for mobile video here. Everything is okay. Post banking regions, density, if you can add atmospheric, all right, you see atmospheric scattering, etc, you can do directly from here. Saturation loss, etc. So you have to give time in UC and you will do a lots of things. You see here light rays, if you want to enable light rays, no, you can see we have a light rays effect actually, dear friend. See light rays. And if you want to use threshold, you can directly use threshold from here. We don't need this, okay. Air disturbance, if you want to add air disturbance, enable here. No, it will be like just will be very useful. It's actually used for your if you are in forest, if you want to add some new effects to your video, then you will use this. This is actually new features cinematic has in DaVinci Resolve 20.2 update here. Now we are on the Blackmagic forum page here, release of DaVinci Resolve 20.2.3 here, and here you can read all. And let's see what's new here. The following features have been added or updated. Support for Blackmagic Raw SDK 5.1, up to 4x faster magic mask depth max super scale on Intel GPU. If you have Intel GPU, then it will be very faster, 4x faster magic mask depth mask super scale on Intel GPU. Keyboard customizable action to toggle time line keyframe tray. So this is the new. And pasting a spline window tracking data no longer reset a spline shape. Workflow integration plugins are now persisted across restarts. Data burn in owners limit timecode display to 24 hours. Object marks now invalid for edit and input sizing changes. These are some new features, some advanced features here. These are the bug fixes etc here. You can read one by one here. And after that, note here, you can see Intel driver. If you have Intel driver, DaVinci Resolve Studio 20.2.3 AI features like Magic Mask 2, Death Map, and Super Scale show a vastly improved performance on Windows with modern Intel platforms. User will need a compatible Intel GPU, discrete or integrated, that supports OpenVINO. Remember that support OpenVINO, then you will use this new feature here. And a minimum driver version of 32.0.101.8247. So remember this driver version 2 to leverage these improvements. Rendering immersive project improvements to AS blend in immersive project include change that more closely align the Resolve and Vision OS previews. This will change the render for existing immersive projects here. These are some changes and improvements and some new features here, dear friend. Hello, dear friend. These are our main features in DaVinci Resolve 20.2 update series. Dear friend, explore all these new features. Try on your clip. Write me in the comment box which features you like most, which feature is very useful to you. Don't forget to write and share this channel to those friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. We meet in the next tutorial of DaVinci Resolve here on this channel, dear friend. Take care. Bye.